Hey guys, I'm Kai from Lucas Land & Royals. Hope you're doing well. Today is a pretty epic day for me because I'm getting concrete poured in the backyard for a brand new koi pond. Really excited about that. Also excited that I have another clutch of eggs that just pipped. Saw a pipper this morning, so we're going to be cutting those open later on in this video. But right now I am headed home. I just left Home Depot. Feel like I live at Home Depot. I go there about 3 times a week and stand in those ridiculously long lines just to get one or two little items. But I am nearing the finish line. I got a call from my friend who is at my property right now, and he is pouring the concrete for all the vertical surfaces, so the retaining walls and the lip that goes around the pond. He's doing that right now because at 3 o'clock we have a truck that's delivering concrete to pour the horizontal surfaces, the entire slab. We gotta hurry because all the vertical surfaces need to be done and completed and firm enough for us to take the forms off so that we can pour the rest of the slab at 3. All right, so now I'm pulling into my driveway, and let's go and check out what those guys have been up to in the backyard and see the progress that they've made. I thought it was gonna be a more dramatic change, but I guess not. Anyway, we called in for reinforcements. They're on their way, and we're waiting for the cement truck. All right, just got confirmation that the cement truck is coming, so I got to move my cars out of my driveway and give the guys a little bit more room to work. My reinforcements have arrived. The cement truck is here. Now we're cooking. Alright guys, I hope you enjoy seeing all the activity and progress that's going on outside in the backyard. We are now back in the house, and this is the moment we've been waiting for. A clutch of eggs has pipped, and we're about to cut the rest of them open. So let's get to it. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it. So here is the clutch. Check these out. And you can see there's a hole in that one. The pairing that produced this clutch is a lesser pastel super stripe female, which she was paired to a pastel extreme gene clown male. So we're going to make a bunch of hats here. So what we have in terms of the gene pool, we have pastel, we can make super pastels, we could have lessers, we could have extreme gene in that combination. As far as the super stripe go, we're not going to be able to reproduce the super stripe because that's 2 allelic genes, the yellow belly and the specter. So we're going to get either or from the mom. So we'll go ahead and start with this one since it's already started to come out. And guys, if you remember the last clutch, the first clutch, we had some issues there. So we're hoping, well, I'm hoping that with this clutch, it's going to help answer some of the questions from what happened in the last one. So, you want to take a look? Wow! That's a beautiful one. So bright. Kind of looks the same color as the last clutch, right? It's got the very bright orange, very busy pattern. Give you guys a close up here. Check that out. And seems pretty healthy. So far, so good. And there's that little face coming out. Look, you can see the little face. See it? And the tail. And the tail. And the tail. So this one looks to be pastel yellow belly, and don't know if it has extreme gene or not. I'm not seeing the connecting stripe from the eye stripe to the back of the neck, although on the other side it looks like it's trying to connect. I guess not. Alright, so won't mess with this one too much. Put him back. We'll move on to the next egg. He's trying to come out? Yeah. I think he had enough time in the egg. So let's move on to the next one. So this clutch, even though it has a similar set of genes in the gene pool as the last clutch, there are more. So we're going to get more variations, hopefully. Whereas the last clutch, they all pretty much look the same. What do you think about this one? Give you guys a closer look. This one looks much cleaner. I don't think this is a super pastel. Yeah, I don't think it's a super pastel. It's kind of hard to tell without seeing the head, but definitely looks to be a little bit more orange than the last one. That one looks to be more on the yellow side. This one looks to be more on the orange side. What do you think? You think so? Which one is more brighter? Yeah, this one. I think so too. By the way, the little blood vessels that you see inside the eggs, they were here to help the animals with oxygen exchange. So what happens is, yeah, he's coming out. So what happens is, as it's developing, those veins start to recede because they no longer need that oxygen exchange. They're going to come and break out of the eggs very soon. So that's why when I open that one, he's probably the furthest one in this development, and you can see there's hardly any veins on the inside of his egg, whereas the one that we cut over here still has some veins left over, but it doesn't hurt the animal at all. Ready for the next one? Hello. This one looks very different. Huh? What's going on there? Do you like this one more or less than the last two?
I don't like it.
You don't like it? Well, this one actually will get brighter as it ages. It does have the lesser gene. I can tell just by the colors and the pattern. Still waiting for it to, we'll still have to wait for it to come out of the egg to see if there's any other genes involved. Obviously, there's going to be either yellow belly or specter. Looks to be possibly a pastel. Not sure, still not sure about what the extreme gene looks like in this mix. You know what I always forget to do is I always forget to take them out. So let's take out the straws. I always get so excited to cut these open that I forget to take out the eggs. So we'll put the eggs back in that we cut already. And you guys can see that this is the one that pipped this time, right? That's the first one that came out of, or pipped out of this clutch, and he's sitting in the middle. You saw I have all the eggs lined up. He's sitting in the middle, or she. Whereas the last clutch of eggs, the first ones that came out were actually along the two ends. I think there's like one on this end and two on this end that came out first. So I don't think it's a temperature issue with the last clutch. Quick interruption, I made some references to a previous clutch that had really bad results. If you're interested, I'll leave a link up here for you to go and check it out. Again, I should probably focus on this one, but I'm still trying to figure out what happened with the last clutch. All right, let's move on to egg number what? 4. And move on to egg number 4. Make a little snip here on the side, very shallow snip. Stick the scissors in. And I just run the scissors along the top of the egg on the inside, being very careful not to harm the hatchling that's inside. By the way, these scissors are from like CVS or Walmart or Walgreens. It's in the nail care aisle. Somebody asked me if they're surgical scissors. Another very bright one. This is the kind you like. Give you guys a look. Yeah, he kind of likes the very contrasting ones that have deep blacks and bright yellows and oranges. Hello. Hello. Yeah, he's coming out. Looks like he's coming out. That one, even though it doesn't have the eye bands that connect to the back of the neck stripe, it does seem to have a fairly thick neck stripe. So, just wanted to call that out because from what I understand, the X-treme gene does try to produce some striping down its dorsal. All right, last egg. Last egg, you think it's going to be more like these bright ones? These 3, the 1, 2, and 4, or do you think it's going to be more like number 3? Think it's like that? Okay, we'll see if you're right. Oh, this one is very juicy. This one is probably going to have a lot of liquid inside. And so far, these all look really normal to me. Not normal as in a classic ball python, but normal as in a healthy hatchling out of the egg. Whereas the last clutch, I knew something was off as soon as I opened it. Looks like another lesser of some sort, a lesser combo of some sort. Check that out. The red thing, like I said, that's their the veins that help them breathe while they're in the egg. And then when they're closer to hatching, those red veins go away. But it doesn't hurt them at all to touch those red veins or snip those red veins. So what do you think? What do you think out of these? Which one is your favorite? This one? The one that came out first?
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you said you liked this one because it's brighter.
Yeah, he's funny.
He's funny? Alright guys, so I will give you another look at all of these a little bit later. For now, I just want to get them back into the incubator, and then we'll just let them all crawl out on their own. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. And in just a few days, those babies should crawl out of the eggs and I'll make another video. If you're new to this channel and you want to be informed of future uploads, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell. As always, thanks for watching, please share, and I'll see you guys next time.